Welcome back to Ducky, guys. Today we're doing r/askreddit and we're looking at girls are telling us the creepiest thing that's been said to them in public. Should be fun. When I was 13, a guy grabbed me by my... Oh god, this is already going weird. A guy grabbed me by the wrist and he said, "Hey sexy, wanna come with me so I can show you something? I love bad girls like you." I was so stupid that I was still worried about being rude and apologized to him for saying no. But when he tried to fully grab my arm, I just ran. Good job. This old man, probably 60 something, told me I looked exactly like his favorite star. What? Oh my god. That's awesome.
I was waiting for an Uber home from a theater in Boston after rehearsal one night.
Okay.
It was after 11 p.m.
Late.
This black car that matches the make and model on the app rolls up, stops by the curb and rolls down the window. Guy inside asks if I'm waiting for Uber. I say yes and ask his name to see if it matches. He says, "I'm Uber, get in." At this point I'm creeped out. Alone on a street corner close to midnight. I refuse and he says, "I'll give you $300 if you get in this car right now. We're going to a party." At that point I turned around and booked it back into the theater. Absolutely not getting kidnapped today, folks. Check your plates before you take your Ubers.
Facts. Not so much what was said at first, but the insistence and continuing to walk with me on my route for like 20 minutes. Jeez. That's a determined creep. That I must save his email address. Words alone are creepy on occasion, but it's the absolute worst when there's an element of being trapped. Very true.
At the local bar, there's a little old man, like 70, who goes and gets a bouquet of roses and gives them out to all the young girls.
Lovely.
It seems really sweet, unless you happen to hear what he's saying. One time he told me that he wonders what my smells like. I don't go to that bar anymore.
I don't blame you, that's gross. I was working, doing the whole, "How are you?" but to a customer. He said if I was any better, I'd be twins. Normal so far. And they'd be female. And hot like you. Sir, do you mean to tell me you want to bang your twin sister? That's disgusting.
Had an older man ask me to stir his mixed drink with my finger to make it sweeter. This was at a fancy-ish dinner party my family attended. I was 13, this guy was around 50. He went on to make a joke about me eating a sucker later on, something about blowing pop.
Oh god.
Still makes me nauseous after 20 years.
Old people are the worst.
You're gonna get spanking, in a sing-song. I was working at Mom and Pop Burger joint and made a silly mistake. I was 19 at the time. The dude in question was 60/70th.
Jesus.
When I got embarrassed, he acted proud of himself and stated, "Look how red she's turning."
Weird. Told me to smile more because it makes him and his little buddy happy. I love how he said little.
Had a 65-plus co-worker who was simply disgusting. Poor hygiene, raggedy, greasy beard. Told me he had a Viagra in his lunchbox and that he'd pay for a room after work so I could ride him all evening. I told him no thanks. Went immediately and told our supervisor, who literally laughed and said, "Well, you know he didn't mean it, you're not even hot."
I'm sorry to laugh, but yo, she got mugged. While I was cutting men's hair at beauty school, he told me to keep talking because it excites him a lot and proceeded to show me his mini-me. I think she means pee. A homeless guy once told me he wanted to throw me in a bathtub full of Jello and make love to me. So many questions. Hey baby, wanna go halfies on a That's disgusting. Kind of funny though. Had a strange old man ask my 3-year-old if she's... Oh my god, if she wanted to go home with him. Nonce. Said I would make a good wife for someone like him, while staring at my chest. In front of his wife? I was at work, and this guy later flat out asked me to marry him. I was 17 at the time, I wanted to die. Should have said yes. I'm kidding. Thanks everyone for watching the video. Hope you did enjoy. Like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace.